Kimiko the Treasure Hunter, directed by David Zellner, and The Blackcoat's Daughter, directed by Osgood Perkins, are very different films. Besides their very different tones, the films also have quite different visual styles. In Kimiko, shot by Sean Porter, balanced compositions and strong complementary colors abound. In Blackcoat's Daughter, shot by Julie Kirkwood, colors are generally darker and muted, and compositions often feel off balance. And yet, both use a similar cinematographic technique to illustrate how much their characters know and don't know. In terms of narrative similarity, both films follow characters on obsessive journeys through frigid landscapes. Kat seeks to reconnect with the devil after having an exorcism performed on her. Kimiko searches for the buried money from the film Fargo. Neither goal is achieved. The effect of the exorcism is permanent. And Kimiko, it would seem, dies in a blizzard. Both films also feature many shots captured from behind these protagonists. The director of The Blackcoat's Daughter, Osgood Perkins, explains the significance of such shots in his film.
This kind of thing was important to me and to Julie, the cinematographer. People's backs, the backs of people's heads. So much of what interests me about horror movies is how it's all kind of about what's hidden, what's hidden inside of ourselves, what's hidden in the world around us. And so I think anytime you can gesture at that in the frame and look at the back of someone's head as opposed to their face, I think you're sort of planting that feeling.
What Kat doesn't know is that she cannot reunite with the devil. What Kimiko doesn't know is that the buried money does not exist.
It's not fake! Wait, will you listen to me?
And so, they embark. The film's final shots have one key difference from each other. Kat has learned the truth. She is cut off from the devil, and perhaps more importantly from her parents, who died earlier in the film. Here, she was uncertain about their fate. But by now, she has learned. Kimiko, after her apparent death, wakes up in what may be a dream or a peek into the afterlife. Kimiko thus remains ignorant to the truth. As Kat's story ends, her face is in plain view of the camera, just as the truth is now brutally clear to her. As Kimiko's story ends, her face is hidden from view, just as the truth remains hidden from her. And so, these final shots demonstrate two things. By placing the camera behind a character, filmmakers can illustrate how much the character doesn't know. But by placing the camera in front of a character, filmmakers can show us precisely how much the character does know.